You announce it.
Guys, it's Tuesday. Like 2/22/22 Tuesday, the number 2.
Should name it Two-Face Day.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the number 2 of movies and things, sequels.
Sequels.
See, yeah.
We're not talking about
the
Star
sequel trilogy.
We're not talking about Star Wars. That horse is dead and gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we buried the horse. That's how gone it is.
Okay, so what's the first sequel that comes to mind?
The Two Towers.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen a better sequel to any movie in my life.
I mean, I think all 3 movies were solid.
Yes, but the extended edition of The Two Towers specifically
is the best.
Whoo! Listen to me when the Rohirrim run, the Aemir and the Rohirrim run down the hill, and for Rohan. Oh, I get goosebumps.
I mean, if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings and you have not seen the extended edition, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Definitely. Definitely. Especially, I know a lot of people are like fans of the movies and haven't read the book, which like both makes me happy and sad at the same time.
Which is rare.
Right. But if you're a fan of the movies and just the movies and you haven't, dude, do yourself a favor and watch the full, like, first of all, it's like 16 hours of Lord of the Rings. The third movie is like 5 hours and 30 minutes long.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
And it's like, because I want to say 2 months ago, me and my oldest son watched all 3 in a weekend.
Yeah.
Of the extended editions. And then a couple of weeks later, he came back from his mom's and was telling me that like those movies are way different.
Yeah.
Because his mom doesn't have the extended editions and he asked to watch it. And he's like, there's so much that's not in the movie. And I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't know. Gandalf doesn't fight the Ringwraiths in the normal edition.
Yeah.
But they have the fight in the extended edition of Gandalf.
Because it was in the book.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was one of the first times you can like really tell that Gandalf, because in the book, when you like read a book, you don't know that much about the characters until you're told. It's harder to like you see this dude as a wizard, but
you just don't know what his power is.
Yeah, and then the first time you really get a glimpse at how crazy Gandalf is when he fights 9 Ringwraiths at the one time.
But in the movie, the first time you see it is when he fights the Balrog.
Yeah. Well, okay, so that was beyond, like, so he said he like died.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But he is what's called a Maiar. He was created, he's a spirit. Gandalf isn't like a physical person.
Yeah.
Gandalf is a spirit. And so that's when they sent him back the Valinor, which are like the gods and stuff. When he died, his soul went back with them. And they're like, no, you're not done on Middle Earth. We need you to be a guide to the people still. The White Wizard's fucked. So you can be the White Wizard, which is the leader of all of the wizards.
Yep.
So the one thing I will say really fast that I am in the Rings of Power show, excited to see how the blue wizards turn out because there's 2 of them and they're twins.
I still got reservations because of the director. I'm reserving judgment, but I just think that the full scope of it would be better handled by Peter Jackson. I could be wrong. We could be proven wrong. We don't know.
Well, I'm 100% with you. It's Peter Jackson knows how to respect Tolkien's image and what Tolkien, like, not to get into it, but like, this does not look already, just off the casting photos, does not look like a Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings thing.
No. Well, maybe it's not supposed to be. I don't know.
I feel like the second Lord of the Rings movie, or the Second Age, which is what the show is about.
Yeah.
That's like Peter Jackson needs to be the one telling us about the Second Age.
Yeah.
Because that's
he did the Hobbit
most...
trilogy, he did the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I mean, come on. Who else better to do it than him? He would have done them all.
I think that he was too expensive for Amazon. Save up money.
Yeah, I can see that.
But what you got in a piggy bank, Amazon?
Yeah.
And scrap whatever you've got now. That intro is cool. That intro is no CGI at all. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I knew that. That was like,
that
wow.
is cool.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean the show's going to be good. They could have shown all the good parts. You never know. But
what about you? Well, first sequel that comes to mind.
Terminator 2.
T2 Judgment Day?
Yes.
Let me tell you,
that's the best one in my opinion.
Look,
dude, if they would have stopped there, they would have been fine.
I have never seen, well, I have now, but for the longest time, I had never seen Terminator 1, like until I got with my wife.
Yeah.
Just never cared. Like, I really like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Never really cared to see the first one. And she's like, oh, you got to see the first one. It's good. I've never seen the second one. She had never seen the second one. So we watched them both in succession. And both of us are like, 2. That was just a better movie.
Yeah.
No. The fucking, who played the bad guy? Because that man was cold as ice.
Who are you talking about? T2?
Yeah, and T2.
That was Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick.
Yes. The guy that's in, he's in Peacemaker. He plays Peacemaker's dad. Yeah, he did outstanding. I mean, back then, that was like pretty much cutting edge CGI.
Right. You know what movie deserves
it still kind of holds up, too.
You know what movie deserves a sequel?
What movie?
Howard the Duck.
I think we're going to get Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
in Doctor Strange.
Someone pointed out that in the trailer of Doctor Strange, there's a frame where they're falling, and it looks like they're falling into the What If universe because the universe they're falling into is animated.
Yep. But why not do the live action like they did in the 80s? Dude, I want that exact fucking Howard the Duck in the MCU.
I don't think we'll get that exact Howard the Duck because, we had the duck with titties taking a bath.
Yeah.
But because that's not PG-13.
It's a duck. It's a duck.
It had nipples on its duck titties, bro.
But it's an animal. I mean, I don't get it.
Do you know that ducks don't have nipples, right?
Yes, I know that.
Okay.
I mean, if I didn't know that, then that would be a problem.
It's not a mammal. They're an avian.
No, it's not a mammal. Mammals don't hatch out of eggs.
Wrong. I can name one mammal right now that hatches out of an egg. Duckbill platypus.
Okay.
Which,
according to Dogma, was God's joke.
Yeah.
Proof that God had a sense of humor.
Have you ever seen one of those things? I'll agree. I think the platypus is crazy. The male platypus has a barb on their back claw, like a claw.
Yeah.
On their back foot that injects a poison. It's not enough it's not enough to really fuck up a human because it's so not concentrated very much.
Yeah.
But when they're underwater and fighting, most things, even other platypus, it's enough to wear them out, it's like fatigues them 50% faster. So if you get cut with it, the fight's over 50% sooner, and the one who did the cutting is gonna win. It's a pretty cool fact.
That is cool.
I did a high school report on platypi.
I can tell because you know more about that than most people. I'm like, you must have done a report on that or something.
I did my senior year in high school, which is crazy because I feel like an old man, and that was 10 fucking years ago.
Just wait, you're still young.
Yeah.
I graduated high school 21 years ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget how old you and Jared are because we're so much alike.
I know.
And then my wife is like, Colin, that's because you're an old man, not because they're young.
You're an old soul in a young body.
Right. I get told that all the time. Like, oh, but this guy.
So he's pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, he's very poseable. I like the swirly purple effects on his hands. I feel like they did a really, really solid job on the head sculpt. I don't know if I can get that into focus there.
He's got the white eyes.
Yeah, the other head that came with him has pupils and no helmet.
I would never use that one.
Well, in Age of Apocalypse in the comics, I think you see helmeted Magneto like 4 times.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right, because he has it off more often than usual.
Yeah, well, it's because he's Professor X.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have really any need for it.
Right. Because he is the leader of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the only character from Age of Apocalypse that I didn't like at all was Wolverine.
Yeah, I didn't like him either. He had that freaking knife thing where his hand used to be, and I thought that was kind of, I didn't like it.
See, I felt the same way about AOA Wolverine as I did about Ultimate Comics Cable.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, when I found out that Ultimate Comics Cable, spoiler warning, when I found out that Ultimate Comics Cable was fucking Wolverine,
yeah,
I was like, ugh.
Oh yeah, that's like no.
I need to wash my brain. Whose
it seems to me like there's always one thing in one of the fucking Ultimate Comics that just almost ruined the whole damn run. Yeah. Like with Spider-Man, it was Venom. With X-Men, it was Wolverine. And then there was another one, Avengers. There was another, something about the Avengers was messed up.
Oh, the fact that Thor didn't have a hammer, he had an axe, really pissed a lot of people off.
It's like just one thing. Everything else was fine.
Oh, man. The Hulk pissed a lot of people off, too. The way they did Ultimate Hulk.
Yeah.
How he, like, ate people and was fucking super nuts.
Yeah, that was like, what the fuck? That's not even close to how he's supposed to be.
Well, it's like, to me, because the Ultimate Universe was supposed to strive for a little bit more realism, you know? Because the Ultimate Universe is where a lot of our MCU stories come from.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, I understand trying to change a few things. Like Venom, I didn't like it, but I understood the approach.
Yeah.
The Hulk was like, this dude is a superhero. I understand that you're trying to make the guy a little scary or whatever, because he would be terrifying. But he's a superhero. Let him be super.
Yeah. Not
and a
super
hero.
Hungry for humans.
Right. You know, I think this year we're gonna get a sequel. Well, we're talking about sequels. This year, we get Avatar 2. It's supposed to come out in December.
Well, I don't share your enthusiasm for that one.
Why?
I didn't like the first one. It just didn't.
What?
No, I didn't like Avatar.
You know I'm talking James Cameron, not Last
Yes.
Airbender, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I thought that
I
might
didn't
have.
like, yeah, I didn't like the Last Airbender either.
Well, neither did I, but I thought you might have been confused because, like,
No.
that movie is a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, it's. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that you like it. I didn't really care too much for it. I didn't even sit through the whole thing.
What?
No.
What? How are you gonna tell me you like a movie you don't like a movie you ain't even seen all of?
I couldn't do it. It just didn't really hold my attention, and the writing for me, the story, just it seemed to me like it was like a Fern Gully type of ripoff.
Movie is definitely basically just Fern Gully on a different planet. But bro, they like fly these things and fucking take down a bunch of military jets with arrows and shit.
Okay, I'm not saying the visuals
cool.
it was cool, but I mean, dude, you should know that I'm a sucker for a good story. And the story just seemed to me like, am I watching a live action Fern Gully? What's going on here?
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
No, it's I know exactly what you're saying.
If you think about it, like the animals are trying to revolt against the humans trying to tear down the rainforest. That's Avatar, just on a different planet.
Well, they're people. They're not animals.
Well, technically, we are animals, so.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, I know. But hey, it's like one of those things. Is like, hey, can I copy your shit? And it's like, oh, as long as you change it up a little. That's basically what that was.
Yeah. So that's basically I can't deny that. I can't. That's factual information there.
And I actually watched Fern Gully a lot as a kid, so that comparison was pretty evident as I was watching the movie.
Sequel trilogy or sequels we'll talk about again because today's Tuesday. The Mandalorian season 2, that was a sequel.
I think season 1 and season 2 are pretty solid. I mean, I rated Book of Boba at 8.5 out of 10. Season 1 of Mando was a 9, and then season 2 is a 9.5.
Oh, see, I would give Book 8.5. I would give season 2 9.5. And just because nothing had ever captured the magic of Star Wars in the same way the Mandalorian season 1 did, I give Mandalorian season 1 a 10 out of 10.
Okay, that's fair. Actually, if you really think about it, season 1 of Mando is what saved Star Wars. Because it came out not long before Rise of Skywalker.
Right. Right.
Because it premiered like November 12th of 2019. Was it 2019 or was it 2020? I think it was 2019 because Rise of Skywalker came out 2019. So yeah. Right. And it was just like, holy shit, dude. This, you can tell it had different people all together working on it.
Right. You could tell that it was Star Wars.
Yeah.
Not some corporate nonsense. We need to get off this subject before we just sit here and hate on the sequel trilogy.
We've done enough. We need to move on.
KOTOR 2, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Not as good as the first one, but still had its. But you have to play the entire game, as in there's extra shit. I don't know if it was called DLC back then, but there was more shit with Dark Freya. There's more shit with Dark Freya.
Edition.
Yes, that's the one. You have to play that one, because if you don't, you feel like when you beat the one that's not that one, not the game of the year, kind of leaves you like, what the fuck? It's like missing some shit. But if you play the game of the year, you actually get complete. I'm just not a big fan of Nihilus. He's like the Galactus. He's like a Galactus type character.
I mean, he is, but he's not on Galactus's level.
No.
Galactus would body Darth Nihilus in a fight.
Oh yeah, there's no question.
I liked Freya, Nihilus. Who was the other one?
Scion.
He was the zombie motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like he was like burning from the inside out.
Oh, he kind of looks like my nutsack after a week of rough beating off. So
you know that fuck you. I'm not gonna get that image burned out of my brain anytime soon.
Oh. So
yeah, it wasn't too bad. I played KOTOR on PC. It's like, no, that wasn't it was on Xbox too. The first time I played KOTOR was on PC, and I first got it, and I think I played through it like 5 or 6 times in a row before I was like done.
Yeah.
And then I played the second one, and immediately I felt like, okay, this is not going to be as good as the first one, but I still dig it.
Yeah, it's not quite as good.
I played through it like twice.
It's not quite as good, but it's still a very solid game.
If any game has a twist like the first one did, where you're like, holy fuck, I didn't see that coming, that's a good game. Because I literally had no idea, because this is back in like what, 2004, 2005, and there was like barely any internet or anything like that. Not like it is now, nowhere near where it is now. So there wasn't like spoilers or anything like that.
You had to go. If you wanted to find a walkthrough, you had to go.
I thought I was just creating some random character where you can like choose to be a Jedi or whatever, you know, and then come to find out you're fucking Darth Revan. I'm like, shit. Well, I guess I got to go to the Sith now.
Yeah, I was always the bad guy. I've only beaten the game one time as a good guy.
Yeah. I feel like the good guy ending was pretty lame.
Yeah. Definitely. Also, it's just not as fun.
No, it's not.
I'm a good person in real life, so if you give me the option to not be, I most of the time am.
The only thing that I had a hard time doing as a bad guy was killing Mission in Zalbar.
Fuck you. I still have PTSD from that.
That was the hardest thing. But fuck Karth. I didn't like him anyway.
Karth Onassis was the dude.
Or Onassi.
Onassi?
I think it's Onassi, yeah.
Listen, Karth, regardless, Karth was fucking Indiana Jones in space before Han Solo.
Yeah.
Man's the OG, dude. You show some respect.
I'm going to choose not to do that.
He also was the first person that had the balls to stand up to you and tell you that he's not going to fucking be.
Yeah, he runs away like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he runs away while, you get to, whack at fucking everybody else.
Yeah, really just mention Zalbar. Because you can keep Bastila.
You keep Bastila because she gets turned anyway.
Yeah.
Darth Malik turns her. That game also had a weird bug in it. Like you can choose to romance Bastila, but there's like a little bug. Like after you kiss her on the ship, if you try to talk to her about it, it like ruins the whole thing. So if you don't talk to her about it, you guys get like some kind of romance thing, but that's about it. It really wasn't even worth it to me. Just like the ending of when you're dark side and you have Bastila at your side is like all hail Darth Revan, like fuck yes. It was worth it.
Yeah.
And I think the book, the Darth Revan book, takes place after the game where he goes in the unknown regions to try to collect more Sith artifacts and shit. That Darth Bane eventually finds when he is a Sith Lord, like 1,000 or so years later.
Yes, this is fact. I had to fix my hair. Sorry.
You brush your hair at all?
No, I mean, yes, but not regularly because I have curly as fuck hair.
Yeah, my hair's pretty straight and thin.
Yeah, mine's curly and thick. Like,
yeah,
so bad. Like I brush my hair when it's wet.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
probably the easiest time. Yeah,
and then I don't brush it for like 3 days. I need to wash my hair today. Is why it looks like this.
Okay.
I haven't washed my hair in like 3 days. If we're being honest, I use super specific shampoo and super specific conditioner made by a tribe in some island near Japan, and they make they make it into bars, and it's like I don't know, it's all natural. I don't use like chemicals at all to wash my body. I use like all natural bar soap, all natural. I'm weird like that.
Okay, so you're a hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So are we still talking about sequels?
Sequels that were bad.
Yeah, that were bad.
Now,
okay.
First one that comes to mind here is Boondock Saints 2.
Yeah, that was really bad.
That was such a bad sequel.
Yeah. It had potential, but it was just squandered.
No, it didn't have any potential. The end of the first movie was perfect.
Oh, yeah. But at the end of the first movie, I wanted to see the boys and their dad do their thing a little bit more, but... No. Because the idea is that they are going to die doing this. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good ending. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Also, how the fuck do you top that speech at the end of the movie? You can't. You cannot. That was, yeah, you just can't top that speech, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, another sequel that was bad that I can think of is Thor 2. I have so much hate for that as a comic book fan.
Don't even get me started. Oh my God.
How you gonna do my boy Malekith like that?
Right?
Like, listen, Malekith is one of my favorite Thor villains. And I was immediately upset at the way the guy looked. Because like he should have had half of a black face and half of a blue face, and half black armor and half red armor.
He's a dark elf, isn't he?
Yes. But he looks different than all the other dark elves.
Yeah.
Yes. Like the half face, you know?
Yeah.
That's like he's just always looked like that. And that's why. Why did they not make Malekith look like Malekith? He looks stupid as fuck.
No.
Fucking little red gem in his forehead and the goddamn fucking Misfits fan Devil's Peak cap.
I actually wasted $10 to see it in the theater.
I went and saw it in theaters too. That's probably another reason why I'm so upset about the movie.
Yep. It's one of those, it's just like you watch it and like, maybe it'll get better. And it never does.
No. I am excited for Love and Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah. some Lego sets have already spoiled some of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lego has a really bad problem of doing that. They'll spoil shit they'll release what sets are coming out, and the sets themselves sometimes actually spoil what happens in the movies. Thank God they didn't do that with No Way Home, because all the sets they released for that, it was not in the movie. So,
what do you think? What are the spoilers?
well, for one, it showed. Oh fuck! I had his name on top of my head. The big rock-looking dude who we met in Ragnarok.
Korg.
Yeah, he's in it.
He should be. He lives on Earth.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just like
he's lived on. We know he lives on Earth from Endgame, or yeah,
it wasn't. Yeah, it was in game. And there was a Lego set with some ship or something. It looks like an actual like kind of Viking ship, but it's flying in the air.
Yeah. Thor gets one of those in the comics. So that's what's up. My thing is I'm upset because I know we're not going to get how Thor actually beats the God Butcher in the comic books. And that's like so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Future Thor, past Thor, and present Thor all have to team up to kill Gore. It's like old King Thor and normal Thor and then unworthy Thor.
Yeah.
And they all team up to fight Gore the God Butcher.
I'm kind of. I don't think we're ever going to see Beta Ray Bill either.
I have high hopes for him in Love and Thunder. I feel like Kevin Feige kind of knows what he's doing, and I feel like fans have expressed a need to see Beta Ray Bill. And if not in Thor Love and Thunder, then I'm pretty sure for sure in Guardians 3.
Yeah. Because I think we'll see more Thor himself in Guardians 3 too.
No, I think that
you think him and Peter Quill are going to part ways?
I think that Thor is going to be replaced by Beta Ray Bill in Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know, that would actually make more sense.
Right. That's why I said if he doesn't appear in Thor, there's a good chance that, because this is the last Guardians of the Galaxy as we know it movie.
Yeah. And it's probably going to be the last Thor movie too.
Yeah. We need
because technically it'll be the trilogy of Thors. Actually, no, because Ragnarok was the third one. So this will be the fourth. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is also what? The third Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got from my upstairs neighbor got a copy of the Guardians Volume 2 soundtrack on vinyl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid soundtrack. Even the first movie had a pretty solid one.
Oh yeah, I feel like the first movie had a little better soundtrack than the second movie, but that was a sequel that held up.
Yeah.
Guardians 2.
It was. And come to find out, Ego was an eternal, or not eternal, but a celestial.
Yeah. That confuses things.
Dude, I still cry like a damn baby in Guardians.
Yondu.
Yes.
With Yondu. That shit's sad.
It is sad.
That
He's
shit is so sad.
He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy or whatever he said. Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, no, listen. My buddy and I watched that shit the first time together in the movie theaters, and both of us were like crying, tears running down our faces, and we're like,
yeah, that was a hell of a character arc with Yondu.
Oh yeah. I So I've been playing, you talking about things that have made you cry. I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077. The PS5 version just came out last week. And
Yeah.
like, I have waited to play it until they released a next gen version because the PS4 version wasn't the hottest.
No.
And CD Projekt Red, no, like, I feel like I live in Night City sometimes. Like, playing the game. Listen, spoilers here for anybody that hasn't played the game.
I haven't.
Right. Your buddy, Jackie, dies in the fucking cab with you. Like, you go do, like, the job that's gonna get you paid, and you're gonna, like, the job to end all jobs, you know? Prove yourself. You're gonna be a legend in Night City now. Right? And he dies as you get back to the place that you're gonna get paid at.
Damn.
In the cab, looking at you. And he's like, it was just, I don't know, so sad. And
You're talking about CD Projekt Red and made you feel like you were Night City. Well, playing The Witcher, you feel like you're on the continent. You actually feel like you're that immersed into it. They have a way of doing that.
It's like the way the stories go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're forgetting you're playing a video game. You're just like so into it.
Yeah. That's it's crazy. It really is. I have this 3D audio headset, which is like a audio feature the PS5 has. It's really and truly, I don't know how to describe it with words. It is something that it's just you need to experience, because like when you think like a headset, with a good headset, say you're playing a game like, you know, Warzone or Fortnite, you can hear directionally where the steps are, but it's not the same as like the way that you hear, you know, it's still in stereo.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the same way that you hear in like a 360 degree radius, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's like surround sound headset.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe it. But when you're like walking down the city where, you know, and I'm wearing my headset and the hustle and bustle of the city and cars passing by, and sometimes I can't hear anything else, and I'm sitting 2 feet away from my TV, and my TV is curved. So when I sit that close to it, even my peripheral vision is the damn TV.
Yeah.
So
that's why it was made. That's the exact reason.
Right. And so it is. Oh, and like, I'm sorry, but there is few greater feelings in a video game. So I know there's like loads of ways to approach combat in that game, and I just throw flashbangs at people and then chop them up with a samurai sword.
Because why the fuck not?
Yeah, flashbang, bang. I do.
They don't even see it coming.
Nope. Fucking, I could be stealthy, but no, I don't want to be stealthy. I want to throw a grenade. And a lot of the times, if the people don't notice you throw the grenade, like if it hits the ground the first time and they see it, they'll notice it. But if it hits the ground on the second bounce, because you know you can bounce them, they most of the time won't notice it. So you can like skip it like a rock into a group of 3 people, and they'll like land right in the middle of them, and they'll just continue their conversation, and then a goddamn flashbang goes off, and next thing you know, there's a dude with pink fucking dreadlocks swinging a bright pink katana everywhere. Oh yeah, I'm also wearing fucking, because the armor works until you're about level 30, you shouldn't worry about what you're wearing. You know. And so, like, you just pick up whatever's the best. Right now, I have, like, a neon fucking green vest with, like, a bra underneath of it, and tiger stripe pants with bright blue combat boots. And I have pink dreadlocks. Yeah. Night City, baby. I don't know, dude. If you like see the game, when you see like how strange everybody else looks, you're like,
You don't feel that bad, yeah.
I gotta go to a mirror and make myself look weird really quick. Because I did originally make my character look a lot like me.
Yeah.
And
but
then
you stood out. You probably stood
Yeah.
out.
Well, so it's not third person. It's all
Oh.
first person.
Okay.
You don't see yourself that often, but like walking around, I'm conscious of what I look like. I made my character.
That's
You know?
interesting because I kind of want them to do a first person Witcher game.
Listen, I would fucking die for a first person Witcher game.
Yeah.
Did you ever play The Witcher 2? While we talk about twos.
No, I've never. I started at 3.
Okay.
I pretty much know the gist of 2 because in 3, if you don't play it, when you first go to Nilfgaard and you're talking to, like, I think it's the lieutenant or commander, he asks you these questions that you answer differently, and those answers have to do with the game before it. So I kind of get a gist of what is going on.
Right.
And that's when the second one, I'm pretty sure, is when Triss did that spell on Geralt because he forgot everything. So, and him and Triss ended up having a thing together, after, him and Yennefer already been established. And she was reluctant to do that because that means he would forget about him and Triss if she did the spell or whatever. He would remember being with Yennefer. So I know that happened. So yeah.
Yeah.
And there were certain characters that were in the second one that could be brought over the third one, depending on how you answer the questions.
Was it the Witcher that you fight in the second one?
I don't know. I think so, but I'm not entirely sure.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I'm not sure who the big villain was in the second one.
Another Witcher.
It was okay.
Yeah. Another Witcher.
Might have said his name in the third one. I just didn't recognize it.
He was like a really buff guy. He was bald. He was Order of the Snake.
He could actually be brought over the third game then. If I'm thinking of the one that you're talking about, I just don't know his name.
I don't remember his name either, but yeah, he's the Witcher from the second game. He's really buff and bald, and he's like I said, Order of Snake.
It's been a while since I played the game, but I'm thinking he can be brought over because there's an option that you could say you either killed him or let him escape or something. That there's something had to do with the fire. And if you let him escape, I think he comes and helps you when you fight the wild hunt at Kier Morton. If I remember right. But I never did that option, so I don't know. I want to say it was like Ordo or something like that.
That sounds right.
I think it starts with an O.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think of sequels
that were bad.
Yeah.
RoboCop 2 wasn't as good as the first one.
No, RoboCop 2 sucked.
Yeah. So there's that one. I know I bring up 80s shit, but that's basically kind of.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I was still really young in the 80s because I was born in 84, but I still remember a lot of the stuff.
That's how I am with 90s stuff. I was still really young.
Like I can't even say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 because that was a good one too.
Oh, TMNT 2 is, I think, the best of the three, in my opinion.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are so close to me that I can't decide which one's better.
I think 2 is just a little bit better.
2, if Casey Jones would have came back in 2, I would have been okay with
that. Yeah, I did miss Casey.
And I think the only reason he didn't come back is there was something up with his contract, or he was doing, I don't remember exactly, but there was some kind of something else going on. He couldn't do it. So he came back for the third one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dragon Ball Super. I did not enjoy it.
There was one arc that I thought was good enough to watch the whole arc, and that was the Future Trunks run.
You mean the most confusing arc in all of Dragon Ball?
How's that confusing?
The Goku
Talking about
Black
the Goku
arc?
Black, yes, the Goku Black arc.
There's like time
Except for
travel.
okay, if you don't count the ending,
There's time travel. There's like dimension hopping. There's time dimension hopping. There's 3 people are the same guy.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to keep up with.
Zamasu, Goku Black, and the fucking Kai, the green Kai guy.
Yeah.
Him, Goku Black,
Zamasu.
and Zamasu, Goku Black.
Is the green guy, yeah.
Zamasu, Goku Black, and the fusion of the two are all Zamasu.
I just think the thing that got me was that it was all started because Zamasu's pride was hurt by Goku.
That's because Goku is a mega Chad.
Yeah.
Like, Goku lifts weights, bro.
Yeah.
Zamasu's a fucking puny little guy. Goku beat the brakes off that dude.
He didn't like it. The ending was what threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
With that, because fucking I got the little fucker. He's supposed to be the most powerful being in the universe or whatever, in all universes.
Oh,
he destroys that universe, and he had to put Trunks and Mai in another universe where there's another Trunks and Mai. So I'm just like, I think that could have been handled better. But other than that, I loved it.
Oh, I just call him Space Stewie, by the way.
Who's Space Stewie?
The Universe King.
The
little dude?
Yeah.
His head's shaped like Stewie's.
yeah, I can see. Okay. You might not want to call him that, though.
Why?
He may kill you. Where did you go?
I stepped away for a second. I grabbed my drunk.
But if we want to really turn some heads, say that GT's better than Super.
It's not, though.
I will say this. The whole first season of GT sucks ass. But the moment Goku turns Super Saiyan 4, that's when it gets good.
None of GT was good.
I personally think Super Saiyan 4 is a much cooler transformation than Super Saiyan Blue.
I agree with you.
It makes a lot more sense. They go back to their more ape-like form.
Okay, so I agree with you there. Have you seen the Broly movie?
Yeah, many times. It was really good.
The new Broly
The old
movie.
one?
No,
the new one, yes.
The new Broly movie.
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like that is a better Super Saiyan 4 than Super Saiyan 4. So the reason that I didn't like GT is because they gave Goku his tail back.
Okay, yes. I see. Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That was kind of lazy writing.
Like, so Broly was an adult when he had his tail cut off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Broly also spent all of his time training.
Yeah.
And
pretty
Broly,
much what Goku did too, but Broly was born with a higher power level than anybody.
But Broly also didn't have Super Saiyan until he lost his tail.
Mm-hmm.
He had Uzuru, which is what Great Ape is called.
Yeah.
And he could go Great Ape without going Great Ape.
Yeah.
That's the form where he gets like extra tan and he has the yellow monkey eyes.
Yep. Yep. He's got the power of the Great Ape, but he doesn't have the look.
Or the dumbness.
Yeah.
It's not just blind rage anymore. It's like,
I would say that the Broly movie was better than Super itself.
all of Super didn't hold up to 2 movies.
Yeah.
Resurrection F,
which is part of Super, actually. They go more in detail. Same with Battle of Gods.
I don't care. I mean, I've seen all of Super. If we're being honest, I have seen all of Super. I just meh. Okay.
Yeah. I watched the Japanese version of it before it got released here.
I've watched the Japanese and the English version. I prefer Dragon Ball Z in English. I prefer JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in Japanese, and I prefer Evangelion in Japanese. I prefer most of my.
I still can't find that Evangelion that I fucking watched when I was a kid.
The Blu-ray.
Yes.
That's the Blu-ray.
Because I started watching the one on Netflix. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I remember.
So it is visually.
Yeah, visually, but
the same thing. The dub. Sorry, my wife texted me. Lost my train of thought. Refresh me, Adam.
Evangelion, it's not the same version.
The dub,
yes.
The dub is so bad because the translation was so bad.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so
it's like, did they have Netflix people translate it?
Yes, they straight up, dog. So you know how they are the 4th children. Well, they're the 4 children. They're the 3rd child, the 4th child, and the 2nd child, and the 1st child. Right?
Yeah.
And so they call them the 4th child. Like they call Shinji the 4th child. They straight up in the Netflix dub, fucking Misako looks at this bitch and says, "He's the 4th children."
Okay.
Like Misato. Bro.
Yeah. Not. I'll have to go look again, but yeah, that's the version I want.
It's only available on the Blu-ray release.
Blu-ray, yeah.
They did
I know
original
Entertainment.
Gainax.
I looked before, but Entertainment's got a hell of a freaking anime section. So I'll try again.
My buddy, I have a buddy staying on my couch right now, and he has this obsession with sticking anime girl stickers places he shouldn't.
Okay.
Like gas pumps.
Oh.
Bathrooms.
Do they say senpai?
No, they're worse.
Oh, really?
When I say anime girl stickers, I mean like hentai with clothes on a little bit.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird obsession.
So it's like he fucking saw one at work one time. He does apartment maintenance.
Yeah.
And he saw one at work one time and was like, yo, fucking, that shit made me laugh so hard all day. I want someone else in the world to experience that.
Yeah, that part I can understand.
I'm like, I get you. He's like, also, who doesn't love an anime girl with big titties, dog? And that was
just animation stuff really does nothing.
Look, it doesn't do anything for us either. It's like just the idea.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
There are people out there that like it, so more power to them.
No. Honestly, if you have ever fucked a fucking body pillow, you need help.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to think of some other sequels that were fucking bad. X2.
Well, before we get off track here, I should let you know that I sold my Hot Toy Spider-Man figures.
Oh.
Yeah. And I want you to look up something because I want you to see what I'm getting.
Fucking sorry, my hair again.
You need a hairnet.
I'm actually gonna grab a hair tie.
Okay.
Fucking existence.
I'm actually just using a rubber band.
So I would, but that destroys my hair because it's so thick.
Yeah.
They like break and get lost in my hair, especially when it's not clean.
Yeah, top knot it. There you go.
Yeah, so much better. So much better. I look like a fucking samurai.
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally why I wanted this haircut.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Look up Hot
Let me
Toys.
Gonna pull this up, and then I'm going to come here.
Okay. Hot Toys Armorer. And that's not how much I paid for it. There you go. That's what I got coming.
Doesn't have a removable helmet, but you can't move it through a cast.
Why? You don't even know what she looks like. So why would they do that?
Yeah, I do. I know what Rook Cast looks like. You can't convince me
Yeah,
that it's not at this point.
They're not going to do that until it's actually revealed.
Oh, she's got the breastplate though?
Yeah.
That she can hammer on?
Yep.
Does she come with like the anvil thing?
No, she does not come. But she comes with a pretty cool backdrop.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah. So you can have her posed to look like that she's putting the signet on Mando, and there's the Cantono, and yeah, down there by the stand, that's the backdrop. It looks like she's got her area where she puts her tools.
Yeah.
I specifically got her to go with Mando. Plus, it's a Toy Fair exclusive, so when it sells out, there's not going to be another one. And with her appearance in Book of Boba, when I get the season 2 Mando, which comes out later this year, he comes with the Darksaber, so I can pose those two training with the Darksaber.
Yeah. With her Beskar hammer and her Beskar tongs.
Yep.
I like this.
Yeah. The sad thing is I do not think you could put that on your Mandalorian figure. That would be an awesome feature if you could, but I don't think it's got Velcro on it because that's how it attaches.
The armor?
Yeah. I mean, you can completely take his armor off and everything.
I don't know, man. I feel like being a Toy Fair exclusive, there's a solid chance that you would be able to.
Well, she's been out for a while, and I haven't seen anybody else try it or say anything about it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can make it. I'm sure you can put Velcro on it and make it work. It's battle damaged.
See what I'm saying? That's fucking Mandalorian. Some horns, bro.
And not to mention the tweet from Sam Witwer.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of confirms it.
In a sort of way, yes.
Yeah. He said something like that says the woman or person that
the Mandalorian that's still rocking horns on their helmet.
Yeah.
Still rocking horns on the helmet. You know why? Because she's fucking Darth Maul.
Yeah.
buddy.
Long after he's dead, too. She's still doing his shit.
I do like her armor. It's very like Viking.
Yeah.
You know, with like the knotwork up here.
And apparently her helmet, the visor, is purple. You can't really tell in the photos, but I've seen pictures of other people's, and you in the right light, it looks like purple.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the Mando I have too, so that'd be perfect, you know.
Yeah, like welding the
Mhm.
signet on.
Because I feel like the deluxe version that I got with all the accessory piece comes with, you have to have the armor in order to complete the set.
The prototype here.
Yeah, it pretty much the final release looked the same. So, oh, Colin Cavanaugh,
Yeah, taking them pictures.
he does like the best, and Brandon Torres does the best mini mates pictures I've ever seen.
Right.
It's like I've never really been into mini mates, but that dude makes me want to go buy some.
One.
Yeah, but there's no way I'll be able to capture what he does. That's just wow.
Yeah. A lot of that is that a lot of the work goes into making backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Some crazy pictures here from real action figures.
Yeah. It's like even with Hot Toys, I really can't, you know, unless like it's an outside shot, which it makes sense for the figures to be outside. I can't do it.
I wouldn't be able to either.
Like, when there's a nicer day out, I'm gonna take Luke and Grogu outside and do shots of them. That'll work.
That would work, yeah. See, like that's a solid shot of McFarlane's
Luke training
fighting.
Grogu.
Thor.
Joe Myers is another one. He's getting better, I think. I remember when he first started doing photos, and he's come a long way.
Yeah, Kavanaugh just blowing
Yeah,
us away.
he's pretty much hitting legendary status at this point.
I like that Zeus.
Yeah. Sorry. Every time
Slaughter.
I think Sergeant Slaughter.
That is Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh,
right?
it is? Okay.
He's fucking a G.I. Joe and a wrestler.
Yeah.
That's how you know you made it. When they make a damn G.I. Joe out of you.
Yep. Oh.
Street Fighter 6 got revealed.
Oh man, I'm so behind on Street Fighter.
I'm still playing too. What do you mean Street Fighter 6?
What? It's like I need to play what is it? Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
Yeah.
Because I played 7, but I haven't played the remake of 7.
Oh, if you haven't played every Final Fantasy 7 and their like offshoots and seen all the movies, you're gonna have a fun time.
Oh. Well, thanks for telling me. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I ain't got time.
I would play it anyways because the game was fucking awesome. And it's like more like Final Fantasy 15. Did you play 15?
Oh, yes. And 15 wasn't my favorite.
It plays a lot like 15.
No.
Like a lot like 15.
I don't know if I'm excited about that or not.
I really liked it because I'm such a fanboy for Final Fantasy VII, and like I personally have seen Advent Children probably like 95 times. I've played Crisis Core, I've played Dirge's Cerberus.
I've seen Advent Children like 3 times.
Yeah, okay. So basically the gist of it is that all of these are sort of different universes, but not. And this Sephiroth has knowledge of all of these things. And is like perfect true Sephiroth. And the planet itself is trying
that you gotta fucking fight. Oh my god. The original Final Fantasy VII, I didn't think I was ever gonna beat him.
So I fucking probably fought Sephiroth every day for at least 3 months straight.
That's what it felt. I'm like, are you? I was at the point, I was like, am I not supposed to win? Is this how it's supposed to go?
I swear that's what I felt like too. That was.
It's like no matter what you did up until that point, you just couldn't do it.
No, it was. I mean, if there was, so there is a way that if you put, I forget, I'd have to look it up. I have it saved on a file on my computer. There's a specific way that if you level up Barrett and you put a very specific combination of materia on Barrett, you can make his attacks hit so hard that they glitch out the game and basically just one-shot everything.
Oh.
Like you don't even get damage numbers that pop up. You get the like missing data blip. Do you know what I mean? The like blurred lines and
I get it. I mean, I'm not much of a person to go that route, but that game was pissing me off so much I would have done it.
Oh, that's like another 60 hours needed just to get all the materia and level it all up and make sure Barrett's level 99. And
wow.
When I tell you I have beaten Final Fantasy VII probably over 100 times, I have done every possible thing you can do to that game. I own it on my PC. I own it on my PlayStation. I own it on my Switch. I own it on my fucking phone, bro.
Damn.
Like, I have played that game so many times. Did you know that you can't save Aerith no matter what the fuck you do? I don't want that bitch to die ever. Every time, stabbed in the chest.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Why do Phoenix Downs exist? Bring my girlfriend back to life, please. Sequels that sucked, as far as video games are concerned, Dragon Age 2.
That was a huge step down.
That game sucked. Straight donkey balls. Like,
I think the only thing I think they even improved was the dialogue. Like the dialogue options, they kind of made it more like Mass Effect. But the gameplay, no. Go back to Dragon Age Origins.
I played recently, just beat, the third one.
Inquisition?
I
haven't played that one.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's second
Mass
one,
Effect.
the second one,
super Mass Effect.
The second one left such a bad taste in my mouth, I didn't even bother with the third one.
The third one is like a return to form. It's very Mass Effect, but with Dragon Age fighting, with like Origins style combat.
So it was good?
It was so good.
Okay.
It was.
I'll have to check it out then.
Just as good as Origins in my mind.
Okay.
But no, if you get any game recently or soon, you should get fucking Cyberpunk. I'm telling you, dude.
I also got to get Ghost of Tsushima because I want to play that one too.
I'd wait on Ghost of Tsushima till you get your PlayStation 5, or if you ever do. Because there's
the DLC.
The DLC that's not available to the PS4.
That makes sense. Because I would want to play the DLC because I'll probably beat the main game. I was like, I want to play more. And I can't.
You'll probably have a lot more to do. Like, I'm not gonna say a crazy amount of shit to do in that game, but there's enough stuff that you can play for a while, do some side stuff, do some story stuff, do some side stuff, do some story stuff, do some side stuff, beat the game, go back and do the rest of the side stuff.
It's kind of like Witcher 3.
Not that much stuff.
Well, the way you described it kind of is, because you can still do side shit after you beat the main game of Witcher 3. Like if there's any Witcher contracts you didn't do, you can go back and do those.
Yeah.
Or you can do New Game Plus. There's that option too. But I usually don't do that until I beat the DLCs too. So I get the max amount. And Blood and Wine, you get the you go to the professor's place and you get injected with this mutagen to where you can have more abilities and shit. That's better to do that before you do New Game Plus, because you can like have several different builds. Like I had a combat alchemy build that I used what the fuck is it? The Manicore armor goes perfect with it. It was a fucking insane build. I did New Game Plus with that, and oh my god. I didn't do it on Death March. I wasn't that brave, but I did the step below Death March. I did. That was tough, even with all that, but it was fun.
Yeah. That was probably an incredibly fun experience. I've only played The Witcher 3 one time. Just letting
I've played it at least the main game itself, like 3 or 4 times. And then I played Blood and, because you have an option. You can go in there and just play Blood and Wine or Hearts of Stone. Blood and Wine, I love playing over and over again. It's so good.
I think Blood and Wine is the one that I didn't play through. I think I
Hearts of Stone is all right. I mean, that one was good the one time through, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. Blood and Wine, there's so many different variables in that expansion that one little thing you do different will change the outcome entirely.
Right. That is a actual fact.
I think I've played it 6 times before I was able to save both the queen and her sister, which is very fucking hard to do because there's like a list of shit that you have to do perfectly in order for that to happen. Yeah, because otherwise, yeah, well, you could save them both.
Fuck her sister.
Yeah, I did.
That's what I'm saying. Let her die.
Or I should say my character did. Geralt did. Geralt.
You know what? There's a sequel that fucking blew shit away. It was a dope sequel. Talk about sequels. Because it's Tuesday. Soul Calibur 2.
Don't hate me.
Well, you never played it?
I never played Soul Calibur 2.
Oh, man. Soul Calibur 2 on the Xbox had Spawn in it.
I didn't play that one.
Soul Calibur.
I think I had a buddy who had it too, and we were always playing Halo 2.
Oh, see, I was never really into Halo.
I was for a while. He really got me into it, and we played Halo 2. We played through the campaign co-op, and it was pretty fun.
See, I have always been a fighting games guy.
The only fighting games that really, let's say, I played Street Fighter, I played Mortal Kombat, and then there was Tekken.
Fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah, that one. That was good too.
Fuck yeah, dude. I don't know why they made Venom blue, but it was dope. I'm all for the blue Venom.
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom was addictive.
I really like 3. But like I said, dude, lately all I've been fucking playing is Cyberpunk. That game is super good.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it's super good now. They just released a big update and changed a whole bunch of shit from the launch.
Yeah, they had a lot of problems when they first released that game. I remember
Sorry, I was doing a
a
ball.
lot of bugs and shit.
I don't have any papers, so I can't roll a joint. So I'm bonging it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm dying. Oh. So I'm on the hunt for more TVC clones.
The Vintage Collection clones?
Yeah, TVC.
Okay.
That's what I said.
They've made more of those than they did Black Series.
Way more.
Yeah.
Way more TVC clones than Black Series clones.
Most of them, though, you're going to have a really hard time finding. Like fives himself, I mean, you look on eBay and his price is ridiculous.
Right.
For a 3.75 figure.
Right. Well, see, I'm not unboxing them. I want them on
Yeah,
the cards.
Yeah. Well, it's because they have the classic Kenner cards.
Right.
It's like I still have Ahsoka and Maul carded.
I have my Ahsoka carded. I have my Rex carded. I have my Echo carded. Those are all I have.
Yeah. I know the Vintage Collection just did a couple packs. They did the Stormtrooper pack and they did the Rebel Trooper pack. So they might do a Clone Trooper pack, but the only problem is
I know they did one.
No,
with
they're not carded. They're in a
five.
box.
I know they did one with like fives, Jesse.
Yes. Well, I don't know about Jesse. I know they did one with fives Echo.
I thought it was fives, Echo, and Jesse.
It might have been actually, but that one's really expensive too.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. I think that's the one everybody wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only way to get Jesse.
Sequels that we need. Sequel things that need a sequel.
Hmm.
Bring that up.
That might be a little bit more hard to think about.
Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, you're talking about games. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
no, just movies, TV shit like
Fallen Order has pretty much been confirmed there's going to be a second one.
right. But I mean like movies, maybe a show you think needs like a second season.
The Book of Boba.
Agreed.
Yeah. Let's see. Fuck. We never got the second season of Firefly.
I feel like
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed though.
I think Serenity was a good end.
Yeah. It was, but still. Well, yeah, especially it wouldn't be the same without Wash since he died.
Right. It wouldn't be the same without Wash. It wouldn't be the same without River
Yeah.
being nuts. You know what I mean?
Well, by the end of it, she got a little bit more centered.
She was still nuts. She was like the character that I can compare River to the most is the female from The Boys. I don't know if you ever read The Boys or if you only
I didn't read it. I
watched.
watched the first season, but I'm sure it's nothing like the comics.
Oh, it's actually fairly similar. Not, it's a passable experience.
So was the scene with Billy Butcher with the baby with the laser eyes in the comic?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking diabolical, dude.
Dude, I don't think they could have picked a better dude than Carl Urban to play that role.
So that's The Boys I was introduced to by the Amazon show and was like, this is a comic. I'm gonna go fucking read all of it.
And I think, didn't Garth Ennis write it?
Yes.
That's what I thought. It was a comic long before the show, though.
Yeah.
Long. I mean, they could probably do several seasons of show and still not be caught up to the comics.
The comics have ended.
In
Oh,
the
okay.
same way that like Invincible, the story for Invincible is over.
Yeah.
We know the end, which is fucking dope. Sick, nasty. Go read the Invincible comics.
Doesn't Invincible's dad come back?
Yeah. He's a good guy. Omni-Man is a good guy. Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. The big bad guy. The big bad guy is Thrag.
Why does that sound familiar? Hey, Jared.
Hey, it's Jared.
What's
How'd
up,
the
guys?
interview go? How'd the interview go?
What's that?
How'd the interview go?
Not too bad. It was only like 20 minutes. Then I had to go mail some shit. Then I had to go home, and I'm at my fiance's salon because she had to go in and get some stuff to place an order or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'm gonna join in real quick.
Cool.
We're talking. Today's Tuesday, Jared.
All right,
No, Tuesday. What is today's date, Jared?
the 22nd, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of what month?
1 month.
Of what month? The second month.
February. It's
The second
2/22.
month. Yeah, 2/22/22.
So we're talking about sequels and sequels that are bad and sequels that are good and sequels that we think need to happen.
Okay. You boys, I don't know, you might have mentioned it, but this is one of my favorite sequels, Guyver, Dark Hero.
Okay,
No,
we have not mentioned
We
that.
haven't mentioned that. You know what one of my
No.
least favorite sequels is, Jared? And I'm glad that you're here to give me affirmations that it was a bad movie.
What's that?
Boondock Saints 2.
What?
Well, I don't give you enough affirmation that it's a bad movie.
I need more.
Okay.
What movie was it?
The Boondock Saints 2.
Oh, dude, do we have to talk about that?
No, we don't.
No, we
Like-
don't. That was
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It had its moments.
it really did.
Rocco was missed, but after meeting him and him being a dick to me, fuck him anyways.
Yeah.
Boone, I want to say that there are definitely more horrible sequels than that one, but that one was. The thing about that one is dude had 10 years to write it from the last movie. And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Dexter's cowgirl, girlfriend, wife, whatever she was, because the chick that played the detective in Boondock Saints 2 was in Dexter's Baby Mama
Yeah.
in the show. She was all right. I feel like the movie could have been a lot better, though.
Right. Thor 2. Poop sequel.
Yeah. Have you guys discussed the Terminator sequels?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm the one I mentioned Judgment Day. That was a good one.
Judgment Day was one of the best sequels to a movie, period.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazing movie.
Yeah.
The 27 sequels that followed after, though, was a lot of testicular cancer watching.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got cancer from watching Terminator Genesis.
Oh my God, dude.
Like, I'm pretty sure that movie gave me cancer.
Cancer was Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
I never saw that one.
It's the one where the bad guy is the female, the blonde.
Yeah.
She's
she's a new Terminator.
Yeah.
No. I know the story. I understand what happened. I've had buddies see it and tell me. But I've seen Terminator 1, Terminator 2, and Terminator Genesis. And that, like, I saw Genesis because one time me and my buddies were hanging around, fucking getting drunk, and somebody was like, "Hey, let's go see a movie." And we like went to the movie theater and we're like, all these movies look poop. Let's go see Terminator.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was also a poop movie, but
is there any sequels that you're looking forward to though?
Yes, but before we get to that, we have been on for a minute and nobody has mentioned Deadpool 2.
Oh. Deadpool 2 was good.
Deadpool.
It was really good. I love Deadpool 2. Hell, like, even the what PG-13 version was good.
Right. I've never seen it, but I'm sure that it's just as funny.
Oh, dude, if you've ever seen The Princess Bride, you will love it.
Yeah.
Because it's got a reference to Princess Bride.
Oh, that's great, dude.
Ben Savage is in it.
Yeah.
Fred Savage is in it?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, Ben Savage is the one that played Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Fred Savage.
Yep.
And Deadpool defends Nickelback as being one of the best bands ever.
I feel like that movie was just an excuse to see if Deadpool could do well at PG-13. Like it was a test.
It's like a test. It's like a test. So if Disney bought Sony or whatever, he could go over to the MCU.
Right. It was good though. I mean, I didn't complain. It was just Deadpool 2 cut down.
Yeah.
And with the Deadpool Fred Savage stuff added to it.
Yeah. Which I thought was freaking hilarious.
It
was good. But let's see. I'm trying to think like of an awful, horrible sequel that I've seen, but it's just not coming to me at the moment.
Dude,
what about horror movies?
Thor 2.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I have one and I watched it. Space Jam 2.
Oh god.
Space Jam 2.
I haven't watched it and I don't plan on watching it.
I watched it because of the audience was WB characters and I just wanted to see who all you could see. But the movie leading up to that very moment was like if a hysterectomy, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I've
because
never
it was
had one, but I assume it was probably pretty similar.
Yeah. It was bad. It was that bad.
If you want to think MCU sequel that was actually really good, The Winter Soldier, Captain America.
Yes. That is like my top MCU movie. An MCU sequel that was bad, the second Thor.
Yes.
Or Dark World. That movie sucks so bad. They did my boy Malekith so dirty.
And can we talk about something? Are you boys at all excited, happy, thrilled, a little about Natalie Portman coming back?
Yes. Give me Jane Fonda Thor.
Yeah.
Jane Fonda? You mean Jane Foster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why that came out as Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda's gonna be doing her 80s workout as Lady Thor.
Yeah. Oh my god.
She's gonna be in a leotard and ankle warmers with the helmet.
Jane Fonda as Thor. And the Richard Simmons as Loki.
Oh my god.
Yes, dude. Come on, ladies, get it together.
Okay, if we do that, then we're definitely getting Danny DeVito's Wolverine.
Exactly. That would be the best multiverse of madness.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for that's the sequel I think everybody's waiting on.
My son.
Multiverse of Madness. Ooh, mini Doctor Strange pop, dude. Where'd you get him at?
My son traded some of his buddies. My son got an advent calendar a few years ago. Right. And he has like a fuck ton of these little pops. And so does one of his little buddies. and he traded his Black Panther for Doctor Strange to give to me.
Nice.
That's awesome. That kid's a
Yeah.
keeper.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I do love you sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh.
Feel that,
No, he's fucking great. He's awesome. He is super proud. He only needs Icarus to complete all the Eternals.
Are you
Icarus?
having a hard time finding Icarus?
No, I just haven't been to my wall. I'm sure that there's
Okay.
still like 100 of my Walmart.
I was gonna say because I know where one is right now. If you couldn't
The
find it.
three of us need to make it our mission to find him, Icarus, man.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, man, I've seen like 6 or 7 posts and toy groups of how they
Pretty much every Walmart I've been to in town has all of them.
Yeah, see, my Walmart here in
Because nobody's
town,
buying them.
I haven't been out to Walmart. I've been having those bitches bring me my groceries lately.
They're all on clearance right now.
I don't think any of mine are yet, but even if they weren't, I'd still hook you up.
Yeah.
Do you guys think there'll be Eternals too?
I kind of hope so. I know you guys hated the movie, but I thought it was all right.
I don't know, man. Like they're gonna have to do some retconning. I feel like
Yeah.
the whole Thanos thing, like that cancels it out, man. Because Thanos was half eternal and he had the virus from the things they hunt.
The deviant
So
gene.
they could have stepped in.
Yeah.
Yes, but they didn't know that he was half eternal. They were
True.
unaware. And them finding out means that maybe, just hear me out. There was a universe where they did know. And they fucked up the timeline because they went and fucked up Thanos.
Oh no, for real.
Like, honestly, like, listen, you saw the movie, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I honestly think that Phastos and Icarus alone could have bodied Thanos.
Yeah.
The black dude and Icarus, I feel like just
Mhm.
those two would have bodied Thanos. And then you have Thena and Druig and Gilgamesh that could have just bodied Thanos' army by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'd like to see for What If season 2? What if the Eternals did step in? Like they could have it to where Thor's fighting Thanos, and Thanos tells him you should have went for the head, and right as Thanos snaps, you see lasers come and cut his hand off, and it's dude from Eternals.
Yeah.
Super.
Like I just feel like that would be the only way for the Eternals to step in as Thanos.
Well,
like they
I
got
mean,
their
I don't know if you,
but
I
they
don't know if you
still
guys,
stopped Thanos from doing the snap.
well, I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's like a really popular fan theory out there saying that Thanos' real motivation of doing the snap was to stop the Celestial from being born. Because if half of Earth's population was gone, he wouldn't be able to be born. But if that were the case, then the Eternals would have to step in anyway, because he is trying to undermine what their mission is.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel you, dude. I don't know, man. Did you guys see the Ultron Vision figure that they're coming out with for Wave?
Yeah. But I want none of the figures that builds that figure.
Well, I didn't see the wave.
The Wave sucks.
Wave sucks, dude. It's
Wave
lackluster.
That sucks.
And you know what Hasbro's doing? They're going to put out shit figures for a BAF everybody wants, so everybody end up buying all the figures anyway. But what's going to happen is people are going to fucking be selling the figures without the BAF piece, and nobody's wanting to fucking buy it.
All right. I was talking to somebody in a toy group yesterday. I said, we still need a No Way Home Wave 2. Toby, Andrew. And they said that Disney got the rights to build, to make the Sony figures in December. So we might not see a Toby and Andrew Spidey till end of year, maybe fall. which
Okay.
sucks.
Right.
I mean,
But at
I
least
got
there's
my
hope that we
select.
get them.
I got my select to hold me over for a second. So
Yeah. And I mean, I still need to find the upgraded suit Walmart exclusive so I can get the Tom Holland head. And I could pop that head on the other suit, so he'll be
Yeah.
ready for when Andrew and Toby come out.
yes, dude. I got, but that's the only one I've seen
Yeah.
anywhere. I feel like that's the one. I feel like the Walmart exclusive was easier to find than that.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never even seen the Walmart exclusive in Walmart, so I don't know.
It's just red and black.
I think that's the next one I'm going to be on the hunt for is the upgraded suit. Tom Holland.
Dude, the Infinity Ultron wave isn't fully available.
Yeah. I think
Like,
so.
They just announced it yesterday.
yeah, it's not the wave, just the Build-A-Figure was announced though.
No, the wave was too.
Yeah. I want the Future Foundation Black Spider-Man. He looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Where
Exactly.
are you seeing that the wave was?
Yeah.
Because like all I'm seeing is What If Wave 1 for the Watcher.
Yeah.
And like Future Foundation Spider-Man, and the info up here, it says that wave culminated with the first wave of Disney Plus figures culminated with a Build-A-Figure of the Watcher. Right?
I'm trying to wait. I think we got it mixed up, Jared. The wave we're thinking of comes with what's the other big blue dude?
The Watcher.
No, not
Yeah.
the Watcher. It's fuck. He's got an easy fucking name to remember too, and I can't remember it.
I can't either. All I never remember is Future Foundation, the Rhino, which I want, and then
Yeah.
there was
the
90s.
Rhino is in the classic packaging.
Yeah. There was 90s Storm too.
Yeah, 90 Storm to go with that 90 set. Fuck.
Yeah. Can't remember
Yeah.
what the other.
I'm trying to remember what figures are in that wave I'm thinking of too, but because I thought my dumb ass thought it was Kane the Conqueror at first for the BAF, but it wasn't him.
The Controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, the controller, that's it. That's the wave.
Iron Man, Speedball, Madam Hydra, US Agent, Thor, Quake, and the Controller Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, that's the sucky wave.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
So
boys,
yeah, you're right. They did not announce the figure for the Infinity Ultron.
I like the Thor. I like the Thor figure a lot.
Yeah, the Thor's all right, but the rest of them, I mean,
Hey, I'll try to jump back on your boys and do a few things.
all right.
All right. Stay Gucci.
You too. But yeah, you're right, Colin. You were right. They did not announce the wave for Ultron.
I'm just here reading an article about it.
Okay.
And
They just announced the Build-A-Figure, so I don't know what's going to be in that wave.
I like that. I'm gonna see if I can pull up.
The Infinity Ultron looks badass though. You can actually see a little bit of Vision's face underneath the helmet.
So this is the Thor that we're getting. You can't see that right now.
No.
Doop. This is what he looks like in the comics. Right
Yes.
here.
Yeah, that's the Thor.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the pictures of the Thor.
No, I figured they'd be on there because it was announced yesterday.
Right.
They should be up for pre-order. I mean, the figure looks really close to those pictures on the side. There you go. I don't even know who the controller is.
Fantastic Four villain.
Okay. There he is.
That's the bird. You should have two of them, but it looks like it's just one.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said, "Oh, another fucking Iron Man" yesterday. I was just like, "Fuck!" They just throwing out these Iron Mans all the time.
Yeah, I feel like that Iron Man has a good enough variety of suits that you can. I like that lighting effect and the glowing Mjolnir.
Now, which version of Thor is that?
Cosmic Thor. He's
Okay.
Galactus's herald.
Okay, so that'll go with my King Thanos and that Silver Surfer that I
Yeah.
got.
He's a
Okay.
cosmic hero. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The only one I'm missing from that is Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Cosmic Ghost Rider is.
Yeah. Pretty much the Punisher with cosmic abilities.
So it is the Punisher. It's Frank Castle.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's Frank Castle with the Spirit of Vengeance, and he's the Herald of Galactus. So, like, Jesus, these look great. These are the
Are those figure arts?
yeah, of the new Thor armor.
I don't know. Figure arts really haven't really done really well capturing the faces lately.
Oh, so I'm just talking about the armor, my guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, look at Mjolnir.
Dude, figure arts knocks out of the park with armor.
They do. Posability, they knock it out of the park with too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. As long as her skirt doesn't hinder, which it looks like it's split, the way it's split, it looks like it won't hinder articulation as much.
It probably won't. Blue costume for Thor revealed.
Yep, and that's Korg over there.
Yeah.
He looks a little thin.
Huh?
I thought he was a little bit bigger than that, or like bulkier.
I mean, probably, but these are shitty little kids' toys. So.
I know.
And the controller. He's
So,
an Iron Man bad guy too.
Hasbro, okay, I was gonna say, I was just about to say Hasbro doing Hasbro shit. They released a BF villain that goes none of the figures in the wave.
Oh, he goes with Iron Man. I think that's the only one though.
Yeah.
US Agent, maybe. Speedball, no.
I mean, US Agent, if you're doing like a Dark Avengers, maybe. But I don't see any other need to have him unless you're building a Dark Avengers team.
Right. Because we have a Disney Plus one already.
Yeah. No, I think that's kind of what they're trying to set up is Dark Avengers.
That was a good wave. The old Rhino wave.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And I saw that new Hammerhead at Target.
Yeah.
The one in the retro card.
Yeah, I
That's
did
the
like
only
those
one I
retro cards.
saw. Yeah. But yeah, that Scarlet Spider now is so expensive because it comes with two of the Rhino heads that
Right.
people are wanting for the new Rhino as extra heads for him. Because I think that is the exact same BAF Build-A-Figure in a retro card as that old Build-A-Figure. I think it's the same mold.
It looks like it, yeah. And it's two different heads.
And then get what, 2 or 3 more heads with Scarlet Spider? I couldn't remember how many heads it had. But yeah, that's the reason why Scarlet Spider jumped up in price, because people want options for heads. I mean, at one point I was collecting Spider-Man and Spider-Verse shit, but it was just becoming too much.
Yeah. I like that they rhino that now that I guess if you have that scarlet spider, you have 4 heads for your rhino.
Yep, that's what people are doing. I seen their eBay right now. Scarlet Spider inbox is going for $300.
I see that as well.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, you can almost buy the Hot Toys Scarlet Spider for that price.
Right.
Almost.
I mean, damn close.
I had that Scarlet Spider for a bit. I traded it off. That's a solid figure, actually.
Not all
Because
Hot
I
Toys
think at
are
one
solid
point I
figures.
had 3 different Ben Reilly Spider-Man. I had the Scarlet Spider. I had the Spider Carnage, which was Ben Reilly. And I had another one. What was it called? I can't fucking remember now. But I remember I had 3 different Ben Reilly suits, Spider-Man suits.
I do think it is about time to wrap it up. We have about
I think so too.
2
I think
hours on
And we're
Tuesday
going on tomorrow too.
that we are. Everybody stay geeky and have a happy Tuesday. Because it's Tuesday, go buy
This
2
means
tacos.
2, not peace. This means 2.
Go buy yourself 2 tacos, everybody, and have 2 taco
From a taco
Tuesdays.
truck. Try and find a taco truck.
Yeah, or like
Best
authentic
tacos.
Mexican. All right, signing out, guys. Later.